Welcome. I'm happy to be partnering with your family. I want to introduce a framework that I found incredibly effective for working with children and families. It's based on early intervention research and adult learning principles. It's called Lights, Camera, Action, and Wrap. And this framework is designed to make our time together as productive and beneficial as possible. Let's start with the lights. Think of this as our time together to set the stage. Just as turning on a light in a dark room illuminates what was previously unseen, this part of our visit gives me the opportunity to understand your family's unique strengths, your needs, and your priorities. This is where we lay the groundwork so we can tailor our session to best support your family. Next, we have the camera. Like a camera capturing moments in time, I'll step back and observe what's already happening with you and your child during some everyday moments. This allows me to gather insights and identify opportunities for growth. When I observe, I can see how things are going and get ideas for what else we might try together. Then it's time for action. Through hands on practice and problem solving, we'll work together to build your confidence and skills for supporting your child's development. The action part of our visit is all about trying strategies and repeated practice during meaningful activities like play and daily routines. Finally, we'll wrap things up with reflective conversations. Just like attending a wrap party after a successful movie shoot, this time together is about reviewing our visit. We'll talk about what worked and we'll create a plan for where, when, and how to practice between our visits. This reflection time is crucial for ensuring continued growth beyond our session time together. Now we'll take a look at each part of the Lights, Camera, Action, and Wrap framework. The following video segments are taken from real early intervention home visits and generously contributed by families and professionals for educational purposes. Let's start with the lights. In this short excerpt, you'll hear an early childhood specialist gather some updates on what exactly the family has been practicing at home since their last visit together. Gathering updates sheds light on what to practice and prioritize throughout the rest of the visit.
How have you guys been?
Good.
Tell me what's been going on.
She's been
Good.
I think she's retired because she plays a lot during the night.
Tell me what have you been focusing on with her?
well. I've kind of been doing the don't touch.
Okay.
Because you see the Christmas tree and everything. That's my biggest struggle right there. The signs that we have been practicing with too, like the wet, and then the no more, cracker. I've been kind of doing all those with her.
Now we'll see an example of the camera part of our framework. Notice how this occupational therapist observes the parent and child during one of their everyday routines. Observing gives her the opportunity to identify changes and progress. Then she's able to give strengths-based feedback before moving into the next part of the framework.
He's exploring the toothbrush. That's awesome. That's great. This time you can tell having the toothbrush in front of him initially is really encouraging him to explore it. That's good. And he only has one hand up. Before last week, he had both hands up, remember? So that's good.
Next, we'll see an example of in-action practice. Notice how this speech-language pathologist supports mom to practice specific intervention strategies during an everyday activity. Researchers recommend practicing strategies during multiple activities so that there are frequent learning opportunities throughout a child's day.
Eat. Annie, eat. Yeah?
Take your hand.
Yeah. Eat. Good job, Annie.
Right. Just a very, very small one mouth portion.
This is more fun than what I thought. Annie. I love it. Here you go. De nada.
Oh.
Lastly, we'll watch an example of how this professional and parent partner together to wrap up their visit. In this clip, they are creating a specific home practice plan together with a resource from fgrbi.com. We may use similar resources or other methods to co-create plans for your family.
Opening doors. Okay, like to the house, and then what about to the car?
I know we had mentioned about the car.
Okay. Do you want to try that this week, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Try
Okay.
this week. Car.
So yeah, so whenever you're gonna go somewhere, you can do it at the front door of the house, and then also at the car before you get in. You can model open and then just wait and see what he does. Is there anything like hygiene related, like getting dressed or toothbrushing or bath time, anything like that that you think would motivate him to want to open something?
How would I do it with like books?
Yeah, books is great. Yeah, so opening the books, and then you can also, I don't know if there's like a cabinet you keep them in, or yeah, and then so open the cabinet and then open the book.
I can move his. I can try to let him have more of a role in like when I get his clothes and stuff together. So like have him like opening the drawers and like helping like get his clothes out kind of a thing. So
Yeah.
By embracing the lights, camera, action, and wrap framework, we can successfully navigate early intervention with confidence and clarity together. As we start building our partnership, I would like to find out more about you. I also want to find out more about your family's everyday routines and activities. This will help me individualize my support so that I can be the best partner to your family.